Hello YouTube, welcome to channel Annabella, and today I'm going to be reviewing His Dark Materials episode 6. Daemon-Cages. Oh my goodness, wasn't it a shocker? It was very, very emotional. Yeah, the reason in the books, Lyra does not know that Mrs. Coulter is her mother, so she never screams mother twice in the cage. That is something that is exclusive to the BBC HBO TV series. I'm just pointing that out. The reason they have done the whole parental reveal early and explanation is to make it more child friendly, because in the books you don't find that out until the third book. And I mean, could they be giving any more Mrs. Coulter future behaviours away? Yeah, her and Lyra and feeding of drinks, that's going to come up again. I'm just pointing that out in the third book, The Amber Spyglass, just so you know. It really does have that really jarring juxtaposition now between the Northern Lights, or the Golden Compass, which is a children's book, very much so, even though it deals with some very, very, very scary concepts, cutting away children's souls. It's truly traumatic. And The Subtle Knife, which is a little bit more teenage book, because in The Lost Boy, which was episode 5, you're not quite sure was it Billy Costa, was it Roger, or was it Will? And that's interesting as it is. But this one, was so heartbreaking. That poor, poor adult woman and the loss of Nicholas, her demon. Oh, you just felt for her. It was so terrible. And it is shocking, and it should be shocking. Did they do it right? Yes, they did. I loved the scene between Lyra and Roger in the hot air balloon where their demons, one was like different coloured weasels. I'm just going to cry in a corner. Yeah, you'll figure out why I'm crying probably tomorrow, actually. Yeah, it's Sunday the 15th. It'll live in infamy forever. Hold on to your seats for that one, kids. It's not going to be pretty. Just to let you know, there is child murder throughout His Dark Materials series. Let's get that out there. It's worse than child murder. It's basically stealing children's souls and leaving their flesh to decay and die. Yeah, I mean, that's a thing that we could do. Yeah, it is horrific. I like the way that they actually did a follow through at the end when they rescued everybody out of Belvanga hell. With Mar Costa saying that the Egyptians will take the children and they'll look after them, even the ones with who had their demons cut away. I thought that was a nice touch. Just to round off that story, whilst Lyra goes off to do the bear story, because that's going to be important, and to do the whole Lord Asriel thing. Oh boy, yeah. The less said about what's coming next, the better, really. It ain't going to be pretty, people. But it does lead to Lyra and Will, which is always a plus. I really, really like how they've done Mrs. Coulter in this. You really do feel that she's a woman that is so repressed. I mean, that information about what her own mother did, it's very interesting, and how she was a very emotional child. So whether her mother made her more steely and less emotional, probably, and the fact that her golden monkey doesn't have a name. We'll call him Bob, just for name purposes. Yeah, it is a bit freaky. And it's interesting how she engages with the children, that she actually acts towards them more motherly, or more sort of like, oh, come along, children, let's go and play, type thing. You've not let yourselves go. Yeah, it's creepy beyond a level of creepiness. Yeah, it was a very, very good episode. Really well done. Glad to have the whole Belvanga thing wrapped up with a bow, really, because it is quite creepy. I know in the Golden Compass movie, they did that at the end, and then you have her, Lyra and Roger and Lee Scoresby going off in the air balloon to go and see Lord Asriel. Because they've already done the bear story there. So next week it'll be probably the bear story. Will probably find his father's letters, and there'll probably be an incident with his mother. Yeah, don't get too attached to Will's mother either. There's lots of death, basically. His Dark Materials features death, and it's not just physical death, it's death of the spirit, death of the soul, which is a good theological concept to understand. Creepy, 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 and more creepy. The whole thing is creepy and disturbing. I'm glad that they've actually taken some of the mystery out to make it more, to attempt to make it more child friendly. I don't think you can make this whole thing child friendly at all, because it's not child friendly. Maybe I'm getting a bit tubby. Anyway, self-love is important. I think I'm fine, because it could be a bit fat. Anyway, moving away from my chin. Also, I think that the whole setting was really well done. It was the grey and the white with the clash of the green that the children were wearing. It was just really well done. And I love the fact that she inspired that snowball fight. Roger, oh, wasn't he wonderful? Didn't he have that great scene where he led the children that didn't have a demon out? That was just a portent for anybody that knows what's going to happen. Please do go and cry in a corner now. Yeah. Anyway, I really, really enjoyed that episode as much as you can enjoy the episode. I know, the whole thing's dark and it's going to get depressing and it's going to get worse as we go on with His Dark Materials. It is so soul-destroying and crushingly satisfying. That is how I would describe the story. Try not to read the Book of the Dust yet at all, really. Just enjoy His Dark Materials, I think, as much as you can get satisfaction from it. I appreciate it is difficult to get satisfaction from a story that involves cutting out children's souls and possibly allowing children to die. I know, all in the vain hope of understanding dust. Interesting that we've got bear baptism coming up. That's going to be interesting. Can animals be baptised? Should they be baptised? Interesting concept. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this review. Please like, comment and subscribe and let me know your thoughts about His Dark Materials, the BBC and HBO series. Is it sort of, I'm guessing it's for 12s and up, really, to get any benefit out of it. The first episode, of course, you can show to like a 10, 11-year-old, but then they'll want more, so you just show them those anyway. But the concepts are quite creepy, and the books themselves have complex language and really, really good use of adjectives, actually. So, a really serious reader, age 9. Resilient children only may apply. But it's been good. Mum's enjoyed it, which is interesting for her. Please like, comment and subscribe, and thank you for the support. Bye now.